they're like, oh yeah, our own region, we can handle them. Internationally, you have to prepare so differently, and I think all of these teams are so ready to bring their A game that it's impressive to see how much they've evolved in such a short period of time.
I like this. Look at Diversity Helheim. All of their names are caps, but they're really cool. It's like, look, what? On the left side is just screaming, what? And then Louvre has just a cool name. It's like,
so do we
what?
refer?
No, wait. You know, like Diversity Helheim's like, what? And then Louvre is like, what?
So is that how we're going to refer to them? Just mid-cast,
Yeah,
be
so
like, what?
or like, what?
We'll see how it goes. We're probably going to identify them by what and what. But
Okay,
we'll
we're
see.
also gotta stop doing that because that's gonna hurt a lot of people's ears right there. But let's go with the bats.
Yeah.
Claude on the side of Diversity Helheim. Louvre gonna take it away from High Ref here.
They prioritize getting rid of this Claude here, so I don't think they want to look to get rid of... I don't... Lunox, maybe?
Okay, there's one more thing I want to talk about. What?
Okay.
What also the only member on Diversity Helheim that has a full stop is what?
Is that how they define each other?
That's how they mimic each other.
That's how they mimic each other. Except he's got a little bit of space.
Space.
The distance in his
Yeah, Kajak getting banned out as well this time around. Now, Rock,
okay.
Lunox, both lefts open. Diversity Helheim definitely gonna be able to pick up one of them.
Louvre here, they pretty much want to open the floodgates at this point. There's no reason for them to ban out one or the other, because at least you guarantee one for yourself.
Yeah, they're still taking some time to go through into this.
I think the weight of how important Grok for both of these teams is currently being weighed at the balance right now. Louvre is deciding, all right, Lunox is probably going to go through, or we can ban it out and give them Grok. Do we prioritize Grok or not? But it looks like they don't prioritize Grok as much as that Lunox. Get her out of there. Get out of my face.
I think she'll be a Grok.
This should be a Grok pick here from Diversity Helheim. But Louvre, what are they going to reply with?
They have a lot of, picks that they can take up, right? Hayabusa is one of them that they can go for. But on the other hand, you don't know. Right? There's so many things to go for. But Diversity Helheim, they're not even hovering the Grok. They're thinking about this.
Yeah, they really are thinking about this. I mean, for Louvre Esports, I think this, if they do lock in the, if Diversity do lock in the Grok, Diversity have to think about the Terizla pick now, because Terizla can actually get harassed very, very painfully by the Grok, and there's not a lot of counterplay to it, especially since the slow doesn't apply if Grok has his passive on.
Yeah, I think so too. Louvre now back into the other hands. Do they want to go for the Hayabusa like they did? And the
Cho is open.
Left open as well. Immediate locked in. We saw Zorn yesterday from GeekFam just pulling a play, and oh my god. What war are we in? Terizla is first rotation worthy?
If you look,
is it snowing in Philippines?
It's snowing. Oh man, I wouldn't have imagined that the day I would see Terizla get continuously picked within the first rotation twice in a row from the side of Louvre, and even they're just laughing about it like, all right. Terizla is going to be something to deal with. However, I think Diversity Helheim, since they have the Grok, they have a lot of ways to actually deal with him. Plus, they can start building their composition to actually deal with their composition anyway, and I think Diggy is a great way.
That's an early Diggy coming up on the side of Diversity Helheim. I expect them to pick up their nature. Yep, they want the Kimi. So this is a full-on early game composition. We saw this yesterday with IDNS. What they want to do here is they want to break the first turret as soon as possible. Try and pressure as much as they can.
There is a possibility, but I think that would have been more clear if they picked the Lolita instead. But having the Diggy is absolutely monumental here, because if they get a lead, they're able to push it even further. And Grok, if they have a kill team of 3 people, just the Kimi, Diggy, and Grok alone, pre-level 4, would be good enough to start chunking people out from really far ranges.
But the thing is that Terizla does really well in those early circumstances because of the execution strike. He has such high base damages.
How is he going to land it on a Kimi and a Diggy? As long as they stay back, they just throw in their auto alarm bombs and be like, stay back, demon!
Reverse
stay
time!
Back.
Go back! Don't come in near me. But Carry does get locked in since the Claude was taken out already, so that's both marksmen locked in for both teams. What are they going to go for next here?
Yeah. With Watt locking in that carry, that does secure their scaling potential towards the later stages of the game. However, Diversity Helheim, very smart here, instantly banning out the Hayabusa because their team composition won't be able to deal with him much later on. So better now, ban him now. You don't want to pick him for yourself anyway. I think they want to have a stronger side lane, more likely to be the Thamos, I would assume, or maybe even a Leomord for their picks.
There goes the Gushin.
Okay.
Man, I think Louvre is going to pick up their mage. Selena still up in the table. Kagura as well if they want to go for that. Or, you know what? What did it once? Why not do it again? Kadida, something to just think about as well.
I think Louvre might want to pick up Selena here, or maybe even Guinevere, because they want to deny it off of Diversity Helheim. If they pick up Selena in their second rotation, they've got a really, really strong composition at level 2 itself. You can basically pressure everybody off of any objective you want. Hovering over the Esmeralda, I'm interested, but let's see how this goes.
They do want to maybe think about that. Esmeralda, pretty strong. The Falling Star Moon, definitely something to think of, and you can always just take out the shoe from Shunpo from Cho with the Frostwind shoe.
And I don't think anybody's going to bother with the Aegis at this point.
Yeah.
Pop Aegis, oh, well, it's gone. My Aegis.
Leomon is getting hovered over. They do have some sort of, counter with the Cho.
Yeah.
Let's see what they want to go for.
I think what Diversity Helheim is going to struggle a little bit with is going to be controlling lane priority if they do the wrong pairings here. Okay, so if Kimmy goes with Grok, that means Esmeralda is going to be going with Diggy, and they don't exactly have the best wave clear.
Yeah, I think so too. Going back into it, Marshall, he needs to pick out a tank. Akai still left in the table if he wants to go for that. Maybe he wants to go for a little bit of a throwback. Maybe for a Galukacha? I don't think so.
Yeah, but I think Minotaur is just such a big deterrent here. Akai is going to be a little bit better, but
I don't think you can go Minotaur just because of the Diggy.
Yeah. But it could be like, the previous game where, Diggy isn't able to get his ultimate off in time, and you can go for these bigger outplays. I mean, we've seen Lorf do it once. Can they do it again? Most likely.
5 flickers from Lorf.
No way.
This
really?
Is
no retribution?
This is a team that really wants to go fast. They want to play aggressive as well in the early game. Look at that. They have Cho, they have Selena, they have Taritzla. A lot of high damage output coming in for both teams. And that is going to be an interesting way.
I mean, if there's anything I've learned from the Blue Hedgehog in real life, it doesn't look good. It really does not look good.
Let's see how it goes. But this is the first game for Diversity Helheim. The Cambodian representatives, they are going to go up against Louvre Esports, one of the favorites of the competition, Indonesia, coming all the way from. Let's see how they're going to set up. What do you think?
Welcome to Mobile
I think this
Legends.
game is going to be very interesting. I'm leaning more towards Lore's composition. I can't even say that. I think Diversity Helheim's composition is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
I think so too, but it's all about the early game. They will need to force that out early on.
It shouldn't be too much of an issue here, but really smart. They paired up the Grok with the Esmeralda, making sure that Esmeralda is able to clear those waves super, super quickly and then look to fight for priority here. However, on Lore's side, they don't exactly, now that I look at it, they don't exactly have the greatest way to clear waves.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that's true.
They have 2 waves. As long as they have their dual lanes, they have priority 24/7.
So the turrets are going to be in that bottom lane, just trying to cut the wave for Leomon.
They're just going to sacrifice Leomon.
Yeah, they're just like, you know what, Leomon, you just try to stay alive.
Oh, this is so dirty. They can't even walk back.
And then here comes Alamo.
It doesn't matter.
Forced up the flicker from Yor.
Wait, hold on. Did he? Divya took Magic Worship. Oh my goodness.
No. You can see they want to force. But the thing is that at least Lurf, they were able to clear out all the minions, so no damage done onto that turret. That is the main thing for Louvre Esports. Diversity Helheim, remember, they have this Kimmy, they want to force things out.
I think they want to, instead of looking at... that is true. They are sending 4 members up to the top side of the map. They're completely pushing them off. They should be able to take this with no issues whatsoever, but they're going to quickly reply with Louvre rotating, switching it up, sending their dual laners down to the bot side, and Tarizzla, they quickly clear mid.
Yep, they do at least get the turret in that second wave. That is the timer that you want to go for. Now, they need to rotate to the mid lane. They need to try and protect that ASAP. Should be able to get there, in time.
They should be able to clear that off, but this is looking to be a very interesting fight that Lorv does not want to deal with. But however, Watt is already level 4.
Masha's like, yeah, you can catch me.
Can't catch me, boy. Can't catch me.
Oh, it's like, yo,
he wants him.
Come and fight me, bruh.
I like the little communications between the two teams. It's like, I'm coming for you, boy. I'm coming for you.
The teams might speak different languages, but everyone understands ML.
Yeah, everyone loves emotes.
Oh,
big stun, but not going to be enough.
This is going to be one big fight coming in on the side of Turtle. Gio already has level 4 on the side of the Taristla, so it won't have the penalty zone unlocked.
I think Diversity Helheim has a better level 4, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, the Badazo Arrow trying to find out. There goes the ultimate there, but what's super low? He's just going to go down straight away. Masha will sacrifice his own life. Paragon doesn't land onto anything. Gio, penalty zone lands on 3, but is that enough damage? Purify comes in straight away. What? Trying to find any form of damage, but they don't get anything. The only saving grace coming out on the side of Lorb is that, hey, at least Carry is still farming the top side.
Unfortunately, Gio probably should have held up his third execution strike. Oh, wait, hold on! Prom, he's in trouble. He's in so much trouble right now.
Prom needs to try to be careful here, and Yor jumps into the bottom, but not enough. Finally, last all attack, and an execution strike with the song from Chu. Falling downward, coming in, Stardust coming, doing a lot of damage. Kimi has finally stayed alive, but a damage reduction just doing so much for the Sarista. Not gonna be enough. Paragon eats an arrow, gonna stop that pursuit. Good damage coming out from Watt. Looks like it will be able to get away scot-free. However, one thing that Diversity Helheim needs to address is this carry. He's just farming non-stop.
I mean, so far Diversity Helheim are doing a decent job, but Louvre is coming up on top in a lot of these trades. Is that objective worth it? And honestly, it was looking good for them, but Louvre have definitely turned it around and started to pick up the lead.
Yeah, they are definitely doing something here. But the thing is that, remember, they have an early game team competition coming up from Diversity Helheim. They need that lead, and now Louvre is the one in the driver's seat. They need to quickly find something to push them into the forward.
Yeah, they need to force a lot of situations here, because Diversity Helheim, they're sticking S5 very, very often, which means that they're losing pressure across the map.
Yor in the backside. Paragon gonna be fouled here, but the Purify will find him a lot. Burrow does go over Diversity Helheim. Finally, that's one small little win. Phantom's team is here. They want to fight though. There goes Masha. Boom! Goes the Cho, but they want to go for a little bit more. Good start here. Falling start. We're gonna find the archive. There goes the penalty zone. Another kill going over. They're just trading blow for blow. Yor should be going down. That's gonna be a 2 for 2. Meanwhile, all this time, Carry is just farming. They are buying so much time for this marksman to farm.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention that Gio can't kill Watt at all. Just look at him. He can't do anything, and I think I forgot to mention that Esmeralda is actually in a 1v1 situation is the perfect counter. But then again, it's Esmeralda. Nobody can really kill her to begin with.
Yes, because you know what? If you stay alive, I get more shields. So that's, you know what, a win-win situation.
It's a win-win situation. But I honestly want to see Bad Boy's items here. Let's look at it. Ooh, getting very, very close to that endless battle. But another objective claimed by Diversity Helheim here, 2 for 2.
Oh. Blow for blow, a tit for tat, an eye for an eye, whatever adjectives you want to use, that's basically explaining it. Both teams going neck and neck.
Okay, the sprint being popped by Boom here. Do they want to force this out? The rest of the team doesn't seem like they want to force it just yet, but what?
That's a big mistake coming up, but Boom doesn't go down. They find it. They find the Carry. Carry getting controlled out. He's trying to just kite this out, but the damage from Carry comes out, and they do finally finish him off. What? Do at least snipes away the Diggy. Do they want to go for the chase? 1 against 1. This is the battle we're waiting for. There goes the battle. Only find the Paragon Purify. We immediately just cancel out Ju. Doing what he can to survive off this, but 4 members are true. Here comes the Purify. Here comes the Flicker. Prom across the wall. Gets the kill on the Tarisla. Cambodia says, hello, guys. I'm joining the party.
Oh, man. Watt misses that last Abyssal arrow. The second last arrow. If that hit, I think that would have been able to save one of their members to get out a little bit faster, but unfortunately, it's going to be absolutely fine for now. However, the goal lead is slowly turning over to Louvre Esports' favor.
The next team fight is going to be in 5 seconds. They want to get that turtle. You can see they're slowly just clearing out the waves, making sure that they have that perfect scenario to fight. They don't want to lose any turrets unnecessarily.
Keep your eyes on Turtle here, because that's going to be the next point of contention for both of these teams.
Oh, okay, they started Turtle.
Oh,
but you can see Masha is in the backside. They can go for the flag here. Masha looking
Oh!
to Magic Kondo. He finds him a beautiful Perfect coming in on the side of Paragon. They do stand by. Look at what? He's just unkillable. He's just going a ring around the rosy merry-go-round. He gets the turtle, and he's not done. He wants a lot more. He gets the kill on the Tarista. Louvre fighting them in a little bit of pickle, and the other one has to walk away. He's like, okay. All caps, a little bit scary.
All caps. He's serious, man. He's serious.
He's serious about this, and definitely Diversity Helheim serious about this push. They get the mid turret, and they are not looking to stop here.
Yeah, I think Esmeralda, she's got that ultimate again. She's ready to go in. They just need to clump up a little bit more.
Remember, Paragon just constantly doing so much damage to the turret. They have the extra armor plating in that early stage, but it's not going to be enough. Deviant, super low, does pop the time journey, so at least his members does get that crowd control resistance. They do manage to run away scot-free.
Blade of Despair already purchased.
What went in? He thought he got a good opportunity, but he's getting caught out. He goes down straight away, but they do trade but Yor trying to continue out the fight. There goes the arrow, lands on the Prom. He says, hey, I didn't get to enjoy my Prom, and you are going to go down. 1v4, not going to be dead, but Watt shows up with a Maniac. How about that for a good name?
That was a huge play coming in from Louvre's Watt there. So beautiful. Cuts them down one by one. Bails out with the human form, with the abyssal form. It's just, what can you do? You literally have no counterplay to that.
Watt, so far, for me personally, MVP of Louvre. That first series, perfectly played on the Kadita. Right now, the Selena, well, you know what? why not tip your Fedora? Because he's been playing extremely well.
Yeah, I think he has definitely Watt has an eye. Louvre's Watt, I have to state which Watt. Louvre's Watt has a very good eye for opportunity. Once, he doesn't necessarily have to land the Abyssal Arrows, he just needs to see an opportunity to go in, deal the damage, go back out, and maybe follow it up with an Abyssal Arrow, or maybe even the traps is enough to trigger his passive.
Meanwhile, this Turretla has not really been effective. I don't know if you agree with me here.
I think he's good peel damage overall, but I don't think he's made, the big play that we were hoping for.
Yeah, he's so far not really finding those opportunities. And remember, later stages, he's becoming more of a stun bot more than a damage, because his damage output will slowly scale off.
He works like that pseudo tank. He's really difficult to kill. He heals. Oh, hold on.
Chikundo, but quick fingers from Deviant, making sure that Marsha doesn't get anywhere. Is that good Hurricane dance? There's the Esmeralda. There's the stun. There's a big one. Penalties on lands on the tree. Phantom Steed does pull through a prop. Do they want to go? Yeah, it's a 5-man wild charge, and now they can go. But no, what says K? I'm still a Selena. I still have a lot of damage. Finds another one. Kimmy on the side of Paragon. There goes the maximum charge. The sniper from Cambodia just shuts down one, and he wants to go a little bit more. Force out the flicker. They want to go for his inhibitor, Gideon.
Yeah, I think they're going to be able to take this inhibitor as long as Gio, he can absorb the shots. He really doesn't care about his life total as long as the team is able to take this inhibitor turret. And now they've got a huge goal lead on their hands. 5K for the side of Louvre Esports. Lord is up. They're going to reset and look to get priority over the lanes before they walk on over to Lord.
They're forcing this. Look. Diversity Helheim, they know they're behind. They want to get a pickup. They do find Gio. Reverse time will be there. Penalty zone lands on the tree. Remember, he does have that build up X. Hurricane does not pick up. By the time Johnny's there, Gio, he will finally go down. But remember, this is a ward on the Esmeralda. Finally not getting caught out. He can do his full damage. The problem is getting kited out. Abyssal Arrow will not land. Watt in the front. Nice. Doing what he can, getting controlled up. He's trying to keep up his shield. He's doing all he can, but it's not going to be enough. They have to back off here, Diversity Helheim.
Yeah, but so far, Esmeralda, a lot of their members are down. They don't have the big ultimates to actually get the CC off. So as long as Watt doesn't get hit by those long-range Abyssal Arrows, I think he's going to be okay and able to hold on his own.
I've seen this show before. The back door.
The back door?
Not a Thomas, now it's a Joe.
I think both of them are still just as good, but let's see. Lord here, huge lead, will be able to sit right on top of Lord, and I don't think Diversity Helheim can really contest this just yet.
They need to go. They can't lose this Lord. They can contest for his maximum charges there. They are going to peel off Lord. You're finding a really good sort of pickup, but that's where's the rest of the team. You're is super low. Deviant in the backside. 4-man penalty zone. Drags everyone in. One needs to get the hell out of there. He needs to survive. He will be the walkway. Abyssal Arrow not going to land onto anything. One good thing on the side of Diversity Helheim is that at least Lord got resetted, so they have a little bit of time to recall and try and get back to the fight.
Yeah, but they didn't hit the core members. None of them died. They are still very, very healthy, and they should be able to still be able to take out the Lord. Had they killed Bad Boy, they might have had an opportunity to actually, contest Lord one more time.
But one thing I want to say here, Cambodia showing up in this series not as easy as you think.
Yeah, I think definitely Louvre sort of disrespects Esmeralda, but now once they start playing around it, it's become a little bit more of a manageable game for them. However, this could turn around because Esmeralda is still pretty unkillable if she gets into that back line. So the question is it going to be a regular, front line to front line, back line to front line, or is it going to be back to front?
I think it's going to be a front line to front line. Both teams, they have really strong tanks. That's what they want to go for. See though, Lord is onto the top side here.
Ooh, Immortality already purchased by that show. That's going to be a big buy because that means he can go in, feel no regrets, purposefully die, maybe even get away with the dragon for his team.
Well, let's see whether they can find any pickoffs on the side of Marsha. This show so far, finding a lot of key targets. Boom, not dead. Oh my god, the Chico. They find the Diggy. However, time to does get popped out. Wild Charge does land onto 3 members, but no follow. What? Falling Star Moon lands on the show. Phantom Steed as well. You can see they're trying to pull the trigger, but they cannot find the correct angle.
The problem is that Tarn is really a huge deterrent. They got the pick on the Diggy, which is huge. Now they just have to slowly wait until their ultimates come back up before they commit to this next fight.
They need a Q Lord. They can't waste this up. They do have a lot of damage. Oh, Arrow's not there. Penalty zone not gonna land. Have they committed a little bit more? Marsha is gonna go down. Coming through. It goes a beautiful kill onto the Cho. It is a 4v4 falling star. Then on 3, this is the big turnaround. Your good ultimate there from your Hurricane Dance will force everyone out. Deviant says, hey, I'm back.
But yeah, Watt was actually a huge pivotal point for that team to actually protect themselves because remember, Diversity Helheim has the better wave clear. Louvre does it. They're looking to play off of Diversity Helheim's mistakes. They're looking to punish them, and you can already see that the goal lead is in their favor. However, ending the game is going to require a little bit more than just gold. You need that extra pushing power.
To be fair, both Watts have been on point.
Yeah, they
7-3 and 5, 7-2 and 7. The names are not the only thing that's similar, they're KDAs as well.
I swear, maybe it's going to be one of those things where it's like, oh, everyone wants to have some kind of variation of just no limit. Now it's just going to be everybody wants some variation of want to give them that power.
Well, let's see whether that continues. Because so far, Louvre Esports is the one in the driver's seat.
Ooh, they're still keeping together, which is a very good idea. They don't want to split up too far. Maybe only for Prom, because he can take people on 1v1, not so badly, but it's still really, really risky if they walk anywhere further than that river line.
Yeah, see Paragon, he's slowly going to fall off now because this Kimmy, he doesn't have that much damage anymore after that recent nerf on that recent patch. So he's going to find it hard. He needs more items before he can really do a good amount of hurt to the tank line.
Not to mention that he took the Emblem Mage Slayer, so it's Mage Killer. It's not going to help him outscale into this game.
Oh, boom! Needs to be careful. There goes a good output. Diggy once again gets caught out, but here comes the time journey. This was a good disengage. Jill did use the penalty zone. Didn't find anyone. Both teams going to disengage from this.
A little slow on the follow-up, but at least they get, you know, it looked good in theory. However, the follow-up was just a little too slow to actually completely destroy Deviant here, so he does get out with that time journey.
So once again, are you ready for a 42-minute game?
No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, Matthew. Oh, but first, when the items do come up, we gotta play the game. How many more?
How many immortalities has been purchased?
There should be like, you know, a little jingle for it.
No, not yet.
Make an entire show.
I think it's 2 on Louvre at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's 2. Maybe.
So,
I know. Count.
I need
one, and then Turitza also has it.
Yeah, so 2 immortalities in the back pocket of the floor.
That's 3 immortalities overall. Marsha also has 1. Yeah.
So it's going to be hard to kill. Well, Deviant needs to be careful. He's so forward there. Marsha almost getting caught. The reverse time against the wall. This could be it. The Wave Dragon does get forced out. Phantom Steed as well. Can they go for Yor? Yor does force out the ultimate. Missile Arrow landing onto Prom. They waste away the time journey. That's a big cooldown off, and now Louvre, maybe they want to chase.
Hey, I mean, you're saying it's a big ultimate, but they wasted 2 of theirs to make sure they don't get caught out. Hurricane Dance as well as the Way of the Dragon has been popped already. Those are 2 very key ultimates for Louvre to either disengage or really just lock down a fight.
That's a Divine Glaive purchase. Paragon's gonna hit a little bit harder now, but Lord has been started. This could be the big ending, the epic climactic finale after this game. Let's see how it goes. Louvre so far just pulling up a line. Oh no, Kim is down. Kim is down. Not sure. I think he got sniped out by the Missile Arrow. That is a big issue. Louvre, they have their sights onto Lord, but the 4 members of Helheim looks like they do not want to give this up. They are gonna peel off. They see boom, they back off. Deviant just tried to buy time penalties onto the Diggy. Diggy gonna force it out, and Lord has been slain now. Helheim, they just need to back off. Will the Dragon gonna be enough of damage? A Missile Arrow landing the Prom. He does get his Phantom Steed. He's trying to back off. Where is the knock up? There's the damage, there's the kill. 2 more members left, but I think this is gonna be all she wrote. What manages to dodge it out, but he will not be able to save the game. Falling Star Moon lands on the tree. Deviant doing what he can, but he's definitely gonna go down here. What? All the way into the base. Louvre, they want to end this. They want to buy the time, and this is gonna be game 1 over to the Indonesian squad.
Louvre once more standing above the competition. Confident boys here as they show a little bit of their personality in their fever of victory.
Yep, they say cheese, 2 fingers up, congratulations, but it's only game 1.
Diversity Helheim got to step up a little bit more here. Their draft was looking decently good, but they couldn't play their own game. They had a very clear strategy.
Yeah, but to be honest, Diversity Helheim, they played really, really well. You can see the coach coming in, just giving instructions, saying, why do you do this? You can see really, really good. At least they understand this is not the end of it. But let's look at the end game stats here.
Looking at Gio, you can see that he quickly changes over his build. He realizes, yeah, I don't do enough damage. Both Bad Boy and Wa are like completely destroying their lanes. So I'm gonna quickly switch over my build to something a little bit more tanky and play that tank role.
Yes, indeed, and you can see straight away. Congratulations over to Louvre, but once again, their job is not done yet. I'm liking what